Alright, let's see. Okay, some unbearable family members came in early, so here's hoping my video. I can still do these videos. Trust me, I will. If I have to do them in the frickin' woods during in the cold, I will. I'm not playing around. I'm doing these. Ooh, that's a good one. I might do that one since it's on there. But that's not for right now. Massachusetts. Um, Massachusetts. The Pukwudgie. Many Native American mythologies have stories of little people. The Wampanoag of Massachusetts legend is of the Pukwudgie, jealous of the affection the Wampanoag showed the giant mouse shop. Well, the giant did create Cape Cod for them. The Pukwudgie began to torment the Wampanoag. Indians playing tricks on them, stealing their children, and burning their villages. Pukwudgies are described as human-like 2 to 3 feet tall with large noses and ears. Their skin is gray. The Pukwudgie can become invisible, use magic, and create fire at the snap of their fingers, but their most dangerous antics involve shooting poison arrows, with which a legend says they used to kill Mouse Shop and his 5 sons, and turning into a half porcupine, half troll. These diminutive, human-like monsters have been known to lure humans to their deaths, either by poison arrow or pushing the human off a cliff. Afterwards, the Pukwudgie can control the souls of their victims. In modern times, people have reported encountering Pukwudgies in Freetown Fall River State Forest, which includes a reservation in the Wampanoag Nation. Here's the Pukwudgie. Thunderbird, another Native American legend. The thunderbird is an enormous bird whose name comes from the thunderous beating of its giant wings seen over the centuries across the continent. The thunderbird closely resembles a family of birds called the teratorns that existed between the Miocene and Pleistocene periods. These monster birds, teratorn is Greek for just that, monster bird, had wingspans of 11 to 20 feet and weighed anywhere from 33 to 176 pounds. Native American stories of these flying terrors across North America are eerily similar. Thunderbirds can create storms and shoot lightning bolts. They have been known to swoop low and scoop up children and animals. Sightings of thunderbirds have occurred all over Massachusetts, including this one from Easton, as reported in the Boston Globe from a story written by zoologist Lauren Coleman. According to the article, Police Sergeant Thomas Dowdy was driving home from his shift during the summer in 1971 when a bird about 6 feet tall with wings 12 feet long lifted from the side of the road and soared over his vehicle and disappeared into the night. An account on about.com by an anonymous author who posted as Bob involved what he thought was a hang glider in the sky around dusk one autumn in 1995 near Weston. Bob drove over a hill and saw the glider heading straight toward his vehicle. Bob slammed the brakes and saw something he couldn't believe. The flying object wasn't a glider, it was a bird with a wingspan of around 20 feet, according to a story at cryptozoologynews.com in August of 2015. Two men working near Blandford saw a huge bird they thought at first was a small airplane. They realized it was not an airplane when it began to flap its wings. And I'm gonna probably just finish. Yeah, I'll finish this one off because there's a small one and then, well, there's two more small ones, and I like doing this one. Dover Demon. For a few days in the spring of 1977, the town of Dover was terrorized by a demon. At around 10:30 p.m. on April 21st, 17-year-old Billy Bartlett saw a 4-foot tall humanoid creature standing near a wall on Farm Street. The creature had a head like a watermelon and glowing orange eyes, but no mouth or nose. Bartlett told the Boston Globe in 2006 that the demon was real. I have no idea what it was, Bartlett told the Globe. I definitely know I saw something. 5 more witnesses came out claiming to have seen the demon in 1977, including 15-year-old John Baxter, who stood within 15 feet of the monster on Miller Hill Road at 12:30 a.m. as he walked home from his girlfriend's house. The next day, 15-year-old Abby Brabham saw the demon sitting on Springdale Avenue. Carl Sheridan, a former police chief in Dover, told the Globe the story has always bothered him. I knew the kids involved. They were good kids. The whole thing was unusual. And here, guess what? There's still more, like, Dover demon sightings going on. I believe it's just not as often. But the frickin' things are still out there. And this one, let's see. Yep, okay. Beast of Truro. During the autumn of 1981, pets and livestock were slaughtered by an unknown creature around Truro, a small town on the northern tip of Cape Cod. The first victims were dozens of cats found torn apart in an area of the small town. Various deaths continued through 1981 and into 1982 when hogs were found injured, their flanks ripped by deep claw marks, according to a story in the New York Times. People suspected a pack of wild dogs until the sightings began. Locals reported seeing a large furry creature that they did not recognize. According to the Times, the clearest sighting was by a married couple from Truro, William and Marcia Medeiros, who were taking a walk near head of the Meadow Beach. It had a very definite long rope, like a tail, like the letter J. Oh, like the letter J. Marcia Medeiros told the Times. We figured it was about as tall as up to our knees and weighed 60 or 80 pounds. The animal had a cat-like face and short ears. Marcia Medeiros was convinced they had seen a mountain lion. Others have reported seeing something that looked like a mountain lion, although the last reported mountain lion in Massachusetts was in 1858. Despite numerous sightings, footprints were never found. Eventually, the sightings and animal deaths faded. Tomorrow will be Michigan with, Michigan. Yep. And I'll do the Dogman. Yep, that'll be it. And we'll be in Minnesota Saturday. So yeah. So until next time, I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.